And hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to episode 28.4 of The Color Animal Inn. I'm your host, Nord, and these are a bunch of people who aren't me. Um, and I don't know what they're doing because they just killed some amoebas and a spider, and one of them got really big. So what are we doing next, folks?
I am going to casually munch on the spider's fallen off legs.
They are delicious, probably, to you.
They have a
Dante,
satisfying crunch.
Dante's going to heal Michelle and himself.
Got it?
I just turn to Slanish and I say, so, how do you like being big? Bigger, rather.
Like he's having to crane his neck all the way back to look at him at this point.
Yeah.
Planas just sort of glances down at the tiny speck that is Alwyn currently. And sort of happily around a spray of spider bits goes, "This is good. I like this."
I thought you would, my friend.
The southern door, number 1, is made of stone.
Do I see any traps on it?
I saw your perception roll. Southern door 1 is made of stone.
Okay. Well, I'll be like this, guys. I don't know if you know this. Total stone door right here.
No way.
I know. My mind was blown. All right. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll try to open it. Just kind of jiggle the old knob, see if it'll click open.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, it likes it.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What blasphemy is this? You don't just jiggle a doorknob.
Oh god.
Just.
He's gone winking mode.
Yep.
Wink.
Yeah, well, game's over, folks. There we go. That's
Hey,
all
there we
good
go.
notice.
Just leave now.
Dante asks everyone, so which direction are we going?
It looks like we're following Nil.
I'm just checking the doors. You know, never hurts to check. Okay, kind of peeking in here. I'm gonna alt a little bit.
It actually opened? Okay.
Did those healing potions put you to at max, or do you need a little bit more?
Put me at max.
Okay.
Okay, I swing open the door fully. Hacha!
Alright. Yep. I'm leaving it a little off just so I can grab again later.
Oh, this door's. I come back. Yeah, that door's open. We can go in any door though. I just wanted to check that one. You guys feeling lucky?
What's behind the door?
Planish is going to busy himself with the absolutely bizarre activity of being enlarged, and because he dropped his horse chopper on the ground, it's shrunk to its normal size. And then he picks it up and it grows to large size, sets it down, picks it up.
I don't think that's how it works. Okay.
and then after about 1 minute,
That is exactly how
Planish
it
shrinks
works.
back
Anything
down.
that's on your person grows a level. So
Technically, yeah. That's what the rules say.
Big
he's
horse
just
chopper.
absolutely fascinated with this magical bit of, well, magic.
Yep. Hey, it's magic. I don't gotta explain anything.
Yep.
You enjoying that?
Yeah. So what's the rest of the crew doing?
Dante's just awaiting directions.
Oh,
I've-
API's down.
I'm on it.
Did you open the door, or You
Yeah, it's
just
open.
checked it to see if it was
No, it's
locked.
open.
Okay.
That's why you can, if you're there, you can see out of it.
Is there anything in there?
No, it's a hallway.
Oh.
The API may be proper down. Restarting sandbox. Disabled due to an error. It's already used by container. I want to save that. I think I got it. Oh, now it's a new one. So it's already in use by container. So the same thing, same concept. But I got
Did
a
you
print screen saved, obviously.
uh,
Save it to.
did you move Michelle back onto the grid?
Where'd you go?
She's
Through a
She
wall.
disappeared into the wall.
right below Dante because she was
Oh, she's right here, I
Oh, there she
think.
is. I see her.
yeah. I can't
That's not
grab
even
her
supposed to
out
be
of the dark.
possible.
It's a magical creature.
Well, the
Defying the laws
turtle's
of
faced into
physics.
the wall and is gone forever now.
Like I can move her around,
There you go.
but when she was in there, I couldn't like pull her out of the
How'd you
Yeah,
get?
wall.
you can't. You're not supposed to be able to cross the fucking lighting lines.
Yeah, how did you do that? Did you have like both of them selected?
I did, and so since Dante can go on top of her,
Right.
um,
Ugh, let me
yeah,
try to get through this. Ugh.
So one was just like slightly south, and then got pushed over the line.
got
Interesting.
flipped through. Yeah,
How did you do that, Michelle? Teach me your ways. Uh,
Yeah,
Oh
Planish
god.
is just gonna wait for the enlarged person to expire so that he can,
It's gonna be
move
like a
around
full
through.
properly.
minute later.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be 1 full minute because he already had 2 rounds of it. So,
So during
um,
that time, Alwyn, you were able to look around this room. These are not all dead amoebas, although the floor here is very conducive to their growth. It's moldy, it's slimy, it's moss and mildew, and all kinds of molds and funguses are growing here. These things that are on here are just sort of meant to represent slimes and the general sliminess of the floor. But some of
okay.
them are definitely lumps. You detect like the shape of a skeleton covered in moss. It looks like there's like an old wagon, like a wooden wagon that broke down and was left here and has been covered with moss and stuff like that. And in fact, on a whim, you throw out a detect magic, and you detect there is something magic here, although you're not able to pinpoint it. You think that there are various things hidden underneath the moss that, if you were to dig enough, would repay your diligence with the potential to find something neat.
Hmm. Um.
May I bend down and sniff at the moss and try to figure out if it's dangerous or not?
You certainly can. How would
I
you do
will,
that?
with a knowledge nature, which I am trained in,
Wonderful.
if I may, please.
And now know you can't cheat me because it whispers the number of ranks you've got trained as well.
Yep, no problem.
actually, no. Oh,
I have
for
one
the
whole
power
rank,
card.
I believe. Yes, one rank.
And technically, you can cheat me by just putting in like 20 ranks right before you make the roll and then changing it back out. But
300 ranks! This is normal. Completely.
Slanish, you actually rolled a natural 20 on that and know all the things. And are able to point out the few poisonous patches of fungus or mold spores that could cause harm, and the entire party is able to avoid them from now on.
Anything useful among all that lovely plant life?
There is indeed a bunch of stuff, and if you will give me a moment, is it? Here we go. Open the window. You get the idea that this area has been used as like a storeroom for passersby to just sort of dump trash for a very, very long time. It's just got the cumulative effect of just being a dump and just kind of moist and nasty. So it could be any number of things in here. And that number specifically is going to be...
I think you slightly misunderstand me. I was asking about the plants themselves.
Oh, I did completely misunderstand you. The plants themselves,
Like, are there any reagents, any healing plants, anything that is useful?
yes, there is one.
Well, I'll keep an eye on that one and wait until I'm smaller so I can pick it without fucking ruining it.
I was just waiting for you to ask what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
That is what I'm going to ask you. What is it?
Um,
With a natural 20, I'm going to give you the ability to say that it is one item of use to you that you might find in this situation. You can make it up. Pick
Your
anything.
toilet paper plant.
you know what I'm thinking of? I'm kind of thinking of Subnautica, which has like mushrooms that ooze acid, essentially.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
So it might be a mushroom that is essentially a storage of acid in its cap and can be used as an alchemist's acid.
Or maybe thrown like a vial.
Exactly like an alchemist's acid, like a
Yeah.
vial of alchemist's acid.
Yeah.
It bursts and
This is like
there's
what,
acid.
D4?
I think they're 1d6 with a
Make it
splash of
so.
1.
Yeah, absolutely. Make it so. Put it in your inventory.
The
Woohoo.
amazing acid mushroom.
Yeah.
I might also spice up a meal with it.
I was
1d6
watching.
acid damage is nothing.
Or
You
it
know.
might make you go for a trip.
Yeah.
I think you got the wrong acid there, Fenord.
I was
It's one D.
ironically just watching earlier some videos about acid and mushrooms and all that. So yeah, there is that. You also point out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places in the room that look like likely candidates for something possibly valuable. And what a coincidence, there are 5 of you, so each of you pick one of them.
Well, I'm gonna go with the one that I'm standing next to because I'm already standing next to it,
Got it.
and it's the similar color to my aura color.
There you go. So Thomas, I would like you to make some rolls for me. These are going to just be manual rolls. I'd like you to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, a D5, please. For 4, I would like you to roll me a D13. Ellen rolls a 7. And you find, you look down and you see a piece of bamboo, which is, like everything else, it's all dried out and covered in mold. Well, probably not dried out then, but,
Is it a bamboo spear?
it's rotten and such. But then you notice that it has like a ribbon, or at least had a ribbon tied around it. And it looks like it actually splits in half and seems to be a container of some sort. So you reach down and you pick it up and you open it up inside and you find, perfectly preserved, a scroll.
Huh. Am I able to read the scroll?
As it turns out, you are. I'm going to whisper to you what this is.
Cool.
Is it a scroll of nuclear fireball? Has a 30-foot explosion radius, 100-foot.
You open the scroll and you read it, and it
Yeah.
just says, "I prepared explosive runes this morning."
And it does 3d8 damage.
You read it. It says eggs, milk, cheese.
Okay, so I'm able to take spells that I find on scrolls and record them into my spell book, correct?
Yes, but it's not instantaneous. You have to do like a ritual to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it takes hours to do it.
Okay.
But this add it to your inventory, and at the end of tonight's game, we will transfer it into your book.
Cool beans.
This sounds like he's very happy with his find.
No,
It
and how
is.
do you go about the spell book? Do you just go off of like their spell list, or do you like give them a handout?
What do you mean for scrolls like this?
No, for like the wizard's spell book.
Oh no, I just have them record what spells they know on their sheet.
Uh,
The whole spells thing just has a repeating section. You can add any number of spells per level, what have you. And then if it's on your sheet, it's in your book.
Right.
So yeah, there you go, Thomas. Your first official bit of loot. It is entirely up to you whether or not you share what it is or even its existence with the other players. And Diana is up next on my list. Diana, you're playing Casa. And I need a D5 from you.
Okay.
Watch, I get something similar to what I got last time I played with Yolenvale.
It can be literally, well, not literally, figuratively anything. It's limited to whatever this guy put on this randomizer being made.
Scroll of Summon Cthulhu.
Oops.
Just push up and
Speaking of summoning Cthulhu, I believe a enlargement spell was cast.
uh-oh.
Oh, wild magic.
56. Yep, nothing happened. Worked right.
Don't you also
Cool.
do it for potions?
Still need that D5. What was that, Cordy?
Don't you also do it for potions?
Push up on your arrow key.
Potions, no. Scroll, well, no, I traditionally haven't done potions. I think the spell was cast. Well, I don't know. I don't. Maybe.
I remember you had done it the one time when we were at the bottom of the cave. How we released the person from the crystal.
It could
It's
be.
the whim of the gods. Just go with it.
Diana, you misrolled there. I need you to roll D5, please. Whoever's scratching their microphone.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, that's
Look,
better.
it was really itchy, okay?
There we go. D5 gives me a 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me get a D7 from you.
More.
2. You have found a masterwork dagger. No need to worry about it. You know it's worth 302 gold pieces. I don't have to tell you that. Very nice. You can make use of that, I hope.
302.
302. Masterworks 300, the dagger's 2. Next up is Azure, who is playing Slash.
Yes. While I roll you this, may I be tiny again, please?
Sure.
Please!
Let's get small.
A sad little one.
I need a D22. Another
Another
one.
one.
What?
You ask for
Aha,
another
feel
to
my
get
curse.
I
You
will
have found an amethyst.
Amethysts are nice.
Would you like to appraise it, or perhaps pass it to someone who specializes in that sort of thing?
If someone speaks up as being able to praise it. Basically, Tlanish is going to stand there and sort of look at it for a while.
I'm pretty
What have
good
you
at
got there?
praise.
Shiny rock.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
dwarf would actually be a lot better.
So he's going to sort of show it to Alwyn in his open palm.
I kind of take a
Is
moment
amethyst
to.
spelled with an I or a Y?
Why?
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 Thank you.
Because we like you.
Ah,
You rolled the nat one, no matter what you rolled now.
So yeah, I'll take a closer look at it and see if I can
without
discern how much it.
without being able to hold it, you're going to take a substantial penalty to your ability to appraise it.
If he reaches out to take it, Planish will allow it. He likes him. He
I
made him
just kind
Godzilla.
I just kind of raise my arm up as high as it'll go and open my palm.
He'll plop it in.
Okay. So I
Yep.
I hold it in my hand and feel the weight of it and take a closer look at it. So that would be an appraise check.
Yes, indeed. And you
Alrighty.
probably even have like a jeweler's loop and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Just because, professional.
That's right. He
Well,
is a jeweler.
Yeah.
I did actually purchase before we left a jeweler's kit.
There you go.
That would be for crafting, but
Yeah, it's
I
going to have
imagine.
that kind of stuff in it there. Perfect.
What is going on? Click of the token.
If you're clicking and nothing's happening, the API may be down again.
Yeah, I think that might be
Bring
it.
it up. There we go. I got it. I don't see any reason you wouldn't, but, would you share the accurate information with her as far as you know?
Yeah, I would. I'm an honest guy.
Yeah. Normally I would just whisper this, but I assumed you would share this. And it is believed to be worth 110 gold pieces, and you are very confident that you are accurate.
So I relay the information to Lanish and then hand him back the amethyst.
His tail lashes for a moment, and then he sort of ponders, looking at all the tools, like he's taken out all this gear to look at this stuff. And he pulls out another gem out of his pack after a bit of searching. He has a peridot that hasn't been appraised.
Do you have the date on that?
Yes, it is May 7th.
May 7th, Peridot. Got it.
And he's going to kindly ask Alwyn if he could perhaps look at that as well.
I certainly think I could try. Let's give it a whirl. I take the peridot this time and kind of hold it in my hand, hold it up to the light to check the clarity on it. It's not rolling again.
It may be going slow. I'm not getting an error message. It's probably just very slow. I'm going to do something silly just to... Nope, try it again. There you go.
There we go.
Once again, you are quite pleased with your appraisal skills, and you're going to tell her the proper value is 50 gold pieces.
So I again relay that information and hand the peridot back. Is there anything else you might need appraised while we're here?
His tail sort of swishes and he ponders for a moment. and digs in his pack and pulls out a potion. This time, which isn't appraisal based, but you are a wizard.
Yeah, he wouldn't necessarily know the difference. Do we have a date on this?
Yes, the same date, May 7th.
May 7th. Large potion. There it is. This one has a faded crossed weapon on the label.
Yep.
Hmm.
Now, for a potion, you have to take a sip of it, which means that if it is poison, then it's possible that you're going to get poisoned by it, and then you're going to make a spellcraft check. I also accept knowledge arcana.
Alrighty. Not exactly my area of expertise, but I can certainly give it a try. And I take a swig of it.
Alrighty, give me just a moment here.
Sure.
This potion smells terrifying, but when you taste it, it tastes like honey. And it's
Not
a
bad.
pale brown potion with silver sparklies in it. And I'm throwing a whisper at you. There you go.
Alrighty. Oh. This potion appears to be a potion of magic weapon. And if you were to sell it, it's worth 50 gold pieces.
Oh, you know what? I never actually got the spellcraft check from you.
Silly Fnord.
Yep, too late now. You just happen to know what this one was.
It was
My bad.
elementary.
Yep.
He tricked you.
Yes.
I thought you didn't cast
Plonish's-
illusion spells.
Plonish's tail sort of whips back and forth, and he takes the potion back and he goes, I like you.
I like you
And
too.
pulls out a handful of gold.
Identify this for me.
It happens to be only 2 gold. And he sort of drops them in
It's a
Alwyn's
handful
palm.
for Alwyn. It's almost a handful for Alwyn,
Got one in each hand.
right?
The gold pieces were really small. They're like smaller than dimes.
Oh, it's gold.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Yeah. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
All right. Next in my list is Cordy. Cordy, give me a D5, please.
Okay.
You be slumbering toad-spotted harpy.
That might actually be accurate.
Fairly accurate, not a heartbeat.
Let me get a D22 from you. Oh, there it is. You have found a hunk of ivory.
Alright. You'll simply pocket it for now.
You got it. And Nick, your turn.
All right. On D5, you say?
Yep.
Roll 1d5. I got a 1, naturally. 22, I'm assuming.
Yep. Tell you what, no.
Then
Because only you would get 2 ones. Roll a different D5. We'll start over. I just
okay.
don't want to give you another gem.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. D13, please.
12.
Writing.
Now, don't be harsh to him. I also rolled double ones.
You know what? No, because you already got it. That amethyst is better than what you probably would have gotten.
Oh yeah, that amethyst is bitchin'. I'm glad I rolled double ones.
Nick, you have found looks like a flat leather case of some sort.
Oh, okay. I'll open it.
Inside there is a paper envelope.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make like a perception check.
Uh-huh.
Kind of looking it over. Just as I
There's
mean, kind of shaking it. Is there powder or something inside, or what?
uh, inside there appears to be a waxed paper wrapped parcel of some sort. It's really thin. It's hard to tell what it is, but it looks like this was a delivery. The satchel that it was in and the paper envelope used to have writing on it, but it's all faded in time now. But you're hoping that the wax paper would have protected whatever's inside the envelope.
All right. I'm gonna go over and just so I don't forget this, I'm gonna pick up my dagger, and then I'm
Good
gonna go
thinking.
ahead and open up the letter. I guess I'll break the wax seal. I'm sure I must know how to do that without destroying it.
Yep. Inside you find a scroll.
A magical
Yep,
scroll. A
magical
magic scroll.
scroll.
Interesting. I'm going to spellcraft check this.
Got it. Offhand, spellcraft check needed to read a mage spell.
Nope, never mind. Can I use?
Lots.
Yeah, I could, but I don't have any. I didn't train spellcraft. I trained use magic device.
I
I
got
thought
you
I
as
had.
a
You
rank
can
of spell.
identify it with use
Perception is
magic
what you rolled
device.
here.
Yep.
You can identify it with UMD, but
Yeah.
the DC is like 30.
I couldn't do that unless I crit. Well, without knowing what it is, I guess I can't really appraise it either. Yeah,
You
you
could
guys
ask
know
the
how to.
friendly wizard that you just saw finding and reading a scroll and going, ah, and packing it up.
To be fair, I mean we're all looking at like I was looking at my pile of goo. I'm like, I wonder what's in my pile of goo. Uh, anyone know how to read magic?
Yeah, I would say that I probably know how to read some magic.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I guess it does help you.
I'm pretty sure I can. I think that was one of the things I picked.
Oh, anyway, I mean, sure. Whoever can read it, just kind of tell me what this piece of paper is.
Okay, I take a look at the scroll.
Pretty sure that is a wizard spell. So you should have no trouble reading it, especially when you still have your read magic active.
That's correct.
Well, that's not supposed to be GM, it's GP, obviously.
What you have here, my friend, is a scroll of produced flame. And it's worth 25 gold pieces.
No. Well, anything for the cause, and I put it in my backpack. So, scroll of produce flame. Neat.
Yep.
Oh, the date. 22/2.
One of you probably keeps digging and you just find like an old boot. You know, nothing useful.
Sweet, a boot. Can we add it to the rest of the boots and party loot?
The boot loot.
The boot loot. Poor bootleggers. So where do you guys want to go next?
Well, I do believe you had a door open, didn't you?
Yeah, but I can open any door. Wink.
Famous last words.
To be fair, you're like, oh, this, you're not gonna be able to open this door. Click.
Kaso,
God.
were you doing something with this door? You're like right up against the door. It looks like you're trying to do something.
No, I think she just moved there for her pile.
Gotcha.
It's you, Diana. You're Casa.
Yeah, I was just seeing if I really had what I said I thought I had.
Gotcha.
And I do.
You have read magic.
Yes, I do.
I know.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I had it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I can take a look at that door. I was standing over here to get my loot, but I can take a look at this door.
Okay.
Fortunately, my bird is. There we go. There. Perception, right?
That's right. Yeah, well, you see yourself a good quality wooden door.
Can I try the knob?
Certainly. You reach over and you're going to grab the knob and start turning it. You feel a faint click as the knob turns, and it turns past that click and then stops with the second click, indicating that it is locked. But there is like a series of like thuds and clicks and twangs and a springy noise. And let's see. Computer 20 plus 15. Does a 23 hit your flat-footed armor class?
Yeah.
Just barely.
Stoneface, like, no.
You look down and just sticking right out of your stomach is an old arrow with like moss on it. You're surprised that it managed to hold together the 3 feet that it had to travel from the door into you. And it's done 3 points of damage to you. But also like a fortitude save, please.
You're so lucky you bought that poisoner's kit. I mean, the antidote kit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I am now.
Then again, this could be a disease.
Could be. Guess you're gonna find
Fortitude
out.
is 7. Yeah. You're more than a little bit worried about what might have been on this. Have you had a tetanus shot? But you believe that this trigger, whatever trap this was, can only be triggered once. So to test it, you reach out and you flip the door, and it just clicks once.
Shoots another arrow into you. Oh God! I think it's done now.
Oh god, why'd they do that? Oh god, oh fuck. Casa is done with that door.
I need to.
She's just done.
Yeah.
Now I gotta take the arrow out of my stomach and everything. The antidote thing's not gonna work for tetanus, I don't think.
Well, you don't know. You can make a heal check to kind of figure out what it was if you
Yeah.
feel any side effects.
Knowledge, nature, even survival would also possibly help. If all else fails, you can go for just a simple intelligence or wisdom.
Alright, heal check.
Heal check is what he said.
So Dante sees Casa get shot and rushes over. Boom. Boom.
You're a little worried that you have come down with creeping rot. And once you mentioned that to Cordy, to Dante, he agrees with you. That's a definite possibility.
Yeah, my antidote kit's not gonna help me.
Is there anything that a healer's kit could help with that? Or no?
Do we know if there's a cure for it or not?
There is. I have to actually look it up in the Pathfinder rulebook exactly. Let's see, rulebooks, etc. I have diseases somewhere. Not conditions. I thought I did. Maybe not so much.
Does the antidote thing do diseases or just poison?
Just poison. Yeah, this is potentially a disease, and it saps your constitution.
So it's a deadly disease. Okay.
Yep.
Constitution.
It's like anything that reduces constitution has the potential to kill you because when your constitution reaches 0, you die.
The
Yes,
good
you-
news is it takes days.
So I have days to live.
Yeah,
essentially.
And
you wouldn't even start feeling it for at least 1 or 2 more days.
would mending do
incubating.
anything?
Yep.
Mending is for breaking for a broken item, not a
Oh yeah,
broken
that's
constitution.
right. We were talking about that.
No, you're gonna need to go. You don't have a disease cure. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
actually go
remove
find a
diseases
doctor.
higher up. You're gonna need, well, someone to take care of you for a few days. There's someone here who really likes to protect people. He might, be at your bedside for a few days.
I don't even know how to. I don't even know
Might
the cost for that.
might be a little creepy, but okay.
Trap disarmed with gut.
Yeah, with a gut.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the services of a healer cost, but anyway,
I guess I can
Gee.
find out at the church I don't know about.
do we perhaps want to, try to pick this lock, or shall I pick the lock?
I can do it, but I mean,
Well,
I mean, you guys can keep launching arrows into your guts all you want. It's a good show for me.
No. It was just one arrow. I tested it again before I moved.
Oh, it's only a cash to level 3, which is gonna be like a couple thousand gold.
Couple thousand gold to fix the gut.
Well, he's not moving over here. I'm gonna try to tear this door off its hinges.
Cool. Give me just a moment here.
Medium. Rude. Nope, 750. Sorry.
Saying stuff that you can't do. Talking to myself. Stuff that I'm not saying. Talking to myself.
Why the giggling? Share the joke with the rest of us.
He's talking to himself.
Oh, well, yes. It's what game masters do. I'm used to it. It's kind of their thing.
Yes, you need 750 gold if you want to cure that disease.
Well, I have days to collect 750 gold.
Let's see. Do we get a disabled device? No, you're going to attack the door, you said?
No, I'm gonna try to break it. to straight down break it.
So that's a strength check, I believe.
Yep. That is size and armor of objects. Break it is. Use a strength check. Yes. Just a plain strength check. An attempt to tear this door off its freaking hinges.
Got it.
Now I have to open my sheet. That takes a while, by the way, in this campaign.
Yeah,
Trying to open the sheet.
I apologize. I'm not sure the exact reason that this gets so very laggy, but it always does.
Too much. Yeah, I kind of
Nope.
figured that was going to happen.
I pulled something.
You did.
Probably.
I want you to come up with a penalty. You rolled a natural 1. What's going to happen? You can use the crit miss table if you want.
I think I will take a minus, if you agree, of course, since you're the GM, I will take a -1 penalty to all strength-based checks for the next 5-10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Because I actually strained something.
Sounds good to me. Don't forget that. I'm counting on you to remember.
I will mark it down like this.
Pulled a hammy.
Good.
And the rest of you hear sort of a hiss as he stumbles away from the door. And I'm going to say that I can't attempt this again as part of that penalty. Fuck this door.
In the
Doors are greatest foes.
It is, yeah. I'm gonna give a quick perception check to make sure. I think that trap truly is disabled now.
You do believe that is the case.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just pick the lock.
Go for it.
You don't believe me?
No.
You feel as if you almost had it. You could have gotten it with it just a little more work.
I rolled again.
You did indeed. You think you did worse that time. No, airtime is exactly what I wanted you to do, Thomas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually pretty close to falling asleep here. It's just about 1 a.m. now.
Yeah,
Where
we're
I am.
about to hit midnight where I am. It's getting late. It's been a long day.
So I'm actually going to ship off for the evening, but I've had a fantastic time. I've really enjoyed playing Allwyn, and I really enjoyed playing with all you guys. And I will definitely be back if you all will have me.
Absolutely. Keep an eye out in the forums. The LFG group, looking for group forums, is exactly where I post. I do this usually a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Run pretty much every Saturday, although I'm going to be taking a break here in a couple weeks for reasons, but sign up next Saturday.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Love to have
Thanks for the help with building a character and everything, guys. It was much easier than I've made it out to be.
No, thanks for playing us with us,
I
man.
have to say, I love people who do voices for their characters, so double thumbs up for that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Usually, I play a lot bigger, like bulkier characters. So usually, I drop my voice and I speak like this. But I felt like that wasn't right for Alwyn. So
Yeah, he's fun, man. I'd very much like to see you and him back again sometime. So, thanks for playing.
Definitely. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
You too, man. All right. What to do?
You have
trying to
one
think.
more attempt
Yeah.
against this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that you rolled a 12 the first time and a 10 the second time.
Yeah, I kind of figured I rolled pretty low.
Yep.
How does taking 20 work?
Poorly.
Poorly? You don't want me to do it? All right. Fuck it.
Taking
One more time.
20 is essentially when you have no chance, there's no penalty to failing.
Right.
Essentially, you're trying again and again and again until you succeed.
Well, technically, there isn't a penalty for failing because that's
Well,
the penalty you already got.
In Fnord's games, you can only try 3 times, so that's your penalty for failing. You can
Unfortunately,
try
that
no
is
more.
correct.
Okay, so you can never take a 10 or a 20.
I would say the first time you tried a lock, if you tried to take a 20, if there was absolutely no chance that anything could disturb you, I would probably allow it like as the first one. No, because there's always the chance you can roll a natural one and jam the lock, so there is a penalty for failure. So, no, I would have to say on consideration, no, you can't take 20 on a lock pick because
Well, there
it could
might
also
be
be
more
traps.
routine tasks that you can take 20 on,
Yeah,
but
I
this is a
generally
little.
don't use that rule. I like the randomness of the die.
Yeah, well, then I just try one more time.
When it is something that there's no penalty or failure, no chance of failure, I just say you don't even need to roll that. But this time you rolled a 17 and click, the door or the lock clicks open. You haven't actually tried to open it yet.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. All right. Well, there. We can wait here while you maybe cook up some of this slime if you so wish. If you want to kind of relax, let yourself you know heal up your pulled muscle.
Door hasn't been opened. What we're actually going to do, we're just a little shy of the hour mark. We just lost a player, so it's a good time for a break. So we're going to do that, and we will come back to episode 28.5 of Color Animal Inn. See you soon.